Welcome into the 4-11 Broncos breakdown. Merry Christmas. It's not a merry, it's a very sad Christmas after Denver got whomped, beat up, ass kicked, violation of Geneva Convention against the Rams and Baker Mayfield. 51-14. And you know what? We're all thinking about it right now. Do you fire Hackett on Christmas Day and do you bench Russell Wilson for the next 2 games? We're going to break all this down. This is very frustrating, right? This team was embarrassed by another 4-win team. I'm not mad that they lost. I honestly expected them to lose probably the last 3 games. I thought they might squeak this one out because they looked good the last 2 weeks, but that was a false sense of confidence. But no. This was a disastrous performance, and I'm going to talk about Hackett and Wilson right off the jump here. Russell Wilson, 15 of 27, 214 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Ignore that 1 touchdown. It was complete garbage time bogus. Russell Wilson was absolutely the sole reason they lost today, in my opinion. Hackett is very bad, too. This is not an excuse or pardon for Hackett. But Russell Wilson throwing 2 interceptions before anyone sat down in their seat for this game put the Broncos behind the 8 ball, and this team is way too bad to make any kind of comeback attempt. The defense, it's going to look like they gave up 51 points. There was the pick 6 at the end. So call it 40. Defense was not good today. Defense got put in bad situations, but no one on the defense made one single play. Randy Gregory played in his first game in over 2 months, and all he did was get flagged twice at very inopportune times. So defense was bad. Offense was bad. Special teams was bad. Everyone was bad. But Russell Wilson, I think, needs to be shut down. I've talked about this for a while. You finally benched him, which I think we can call it a benching, don't you? You got benched with 8 minutes to go. No, 5-6 minutes to go. Down 30 or whatever. Like, that was a big moment for Hackett because he has never once questioned Russell Wilson this season, at least publicly. But finally, a benching was made. So here's what I want to ask you guys. Do you fire Hackett on Christmas Day? That's a really sad thing to do. It's a tough look as an organization to fire a coach on a Christmas Day because it's going to be a stigma that follows you around for quite some time. At least I would wait till tomorrow. I understand that Hackett ruined a lot of Broncos country's Christmas, but Hackett wasn't the one that threw 3 interceptions by Russell Wilson or a pick 6 from Brett Rippon. So I'd fire him tomorrow. I'm definitely moving on from Hackett. And for all of you that are going to say, what's the difference? There's 2 games left. Tell the Panthers fans that. Tell them that there's no difference of firing Matt Rule now or middle of the season. Because they've rattled off wins. And would you rather win or lose? You're going to lose with Hackett. With Don Capers as interim, you might squeak out an extra win. And in my eyes, that's worth it. Because you're not tanking for your own first-round draft pick. So let me know. Should the Broncos fire Nathaniel Hackett on Christmas Day? Yes or no? I'm going to wait until tomorrow, which is a very lenient thing for me to say, but I think, yes, tomorrow, at the very least, you have to move on from him. Move on. You hardly got started. I hope he rented and did not buy. Some other stats, Jerry Jeudy, 6 grabs, 117 yards. We'll have a positive note here and say Jerry Jeudy's definitely getting his 5th-year option picked up. After a slow start to his career, he has come on the last month and a half, and at least you've got one positive thing to note right there. Hey, Jerry Jeudy, he's looking more and more like that first-round pick you have been looking for. So that's at least one good thing. Baker was perfect, 24 for 28, 230 yards and 2 touchdowns. You like Cam Akers, a running back who was basically off the team at the trade deadline, rush for 23 carries, a $118 and 3 touchdowns. Tyler Higbee saved everyone's fantasy season with 9 receptions for 2 scores and 94 yards. It is embarrassing. So with that, today's Broncos watch party is brought to you by Excuse me. Sorry about that. I do want to share some quick, interesting information with you all about today's sponsor, which is Fetch. So without further ado, let me turn things over right now to myself before the show today, talking about Fetch. Today's Broncos watch party is brought to you by Fetch. Fetch is a super easy to use and free app that allows you to earn reward points on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So, let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt. Then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop, showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process, and all you have to do is click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. There are so many great things about the Fetch app that I can't wait to share more about with you, including redeeming those points for gift cards at Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter promo code CHAT at signup for 5,000 bonus points. Now, when you do that, that's the equivalent of getting a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app, and the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now. Chatsports.com/fetch. Enter promo code CHAT. Now, that link is also in the comments and the description. Try glazing, super chatting into our live watch party from this game. Fire Hackett today since he ruined everyone's Christmas. Here's what I'm going to say. Russell Wilson, we should file a class action lawsuit, and his paycheck for this game against the Rams should be split amongst everyone who tuned in for this disastrous Christmas Day performance. It is the least he can do. Russell Wilson is just unplayable right now the next 2 weeks. He's already hurt. He's coming off a concussion, maybe a bit too soon, but he was cleared, so whatever. He's had shoulder and hamstring injuries this year. What are we doing? Shut him down. Let the rehab start. I know Hackett wants to keep his job, so I can see why he's going to continue to start what he thinks is his best option. But Hackett's not the coach next year. That's a secret I'll pass on to you guys. The Broncos front office, organization, ownership, and all decided to sit Russ last week. They should have put him on IR and just shut him down. I know he's a competitor. He wants to play, but that is not in the best interest of this team right now. The best interest of this team is shutting down Russ so he can start to get healthy for next year, start the rehab on his shoulder and his hamstring, really kick it into an extra drive, and then hopefully you will find a head coach who will agree to come coach for your team that isn't the bottom tier candidate and believe that they can revolutionize and turn around this offense and rejuvenize Russell Wilson. It is the only hope that you have. This is an absolute joke and an embarrassment of a game. No other way around it. So here's my other question for you all. Do you bench Russell Wilson? Yes or no? I am hitting yes 1 billion times, right? This would be like in Deal or No Deal if the banker offered more than $1 million. Deal, right? You have to. I don't see the point of trotting him out there the next 2 weeks. I saw it maybe for a glimmer of, well, if he plays well, that might make the Broncos' job a bit more attractive as maybe they could end on a high note and compete with the Chiefs and the Chargers and beat the Rams. No, you got 50 burgered by Baker Mayfield and a 4-win Rams team. Shut it down. Someone hire Gordon Ramsay to coach this team. He would do a better job because he would know when to cut his losses. Before I let you guys go and go back to your Christmas dinners and try and salvage the rest of your Christmas evening, if you are looking for a Broncos YouTube channel, subscribe today. Guarantee you there is no other channel that's going to get you guys the best and the quickest Broncos recap and highlight show after every single game that goes live on Christmas Day for the channel, for the country. So subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to try and go home. Not going to probably watch football. Maybe I'll watch the Cardinals-Bucks second half. Put on a movie. Let me know what movie I should watch. Kind of want to just get football in my mind right now. That's what they did to me. They ruined Christmas Day football. They ruined it. All right. That's that. We're going to sign off. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. if you joined us for the entire watch party today, you deserve some kind of award. A Purple Heart. What you did was courageous, at the very least.